What's up, everyone? Welcome to another Movie Mission Monday. I finally got to see The Switch. I bought The Switch. It's been sitting in my collection. I don't know why I've never watched it, and I was surprisingly shocked with this movie. Jennifer Aniston and Jason Bateman are the two main stars. Jennifer Aniston, we all know her from Bruce Almighty, Friends, there's hundreds of movies with her in it. Jason Bateman, one of my favorite movies that he was in was Couples Retreat. He was absolutely hysterical. We also have Jeff Goldblum, who is the very funny best friend of Jason Bateman in this movie. I'll go into that in a minute. And also Patrick Wilson, who was in The Conjuring and Insidious, and very good actor. So this movie is about Jennifer Aniston. She is a middle-aged, single woman who is ready to have a child. She has not found Mr. Right, but she wants a baby and she knows it. So Jason Bateman is her best friend, and he's really funny in this. He's very awkward. He's very shy. He always thinks that he's dying of some disease or something. He's very hypocritical. It's absolutely hysterical.
Why wouldn't anyone want people to know about their birthday?
Because getting old sucks. Most people don't accomplish what they'd hoped to, and they realize that they're most likely not going to. They end up living these quiet lives of denial, and you know, brushing birthdays under the rug just becomes a big part of that.
So she confronts him and says, "I'm going to have a baby." And he is very unhappy about that. He feels that she deserves that Mr. Right, and he questions the heck out of this.
So what, are you gonna use a service? You gonna read resumes? You know, all that stuff is crap. I heard about this woman in Queens. She thought that she was buying the sperm of an Ivy League athlete. Turned out it came from a homeless guy.
Oh, you did not hear that.
Kid turned out homeless. She tried to sue and she lost.
So back to Patrick Wilson. He is the donor, quote unquote, the good-looking, successful donor.
I'm Wally.
Roland. I'm the donor.
Yeah. Roland the donor. Yeah. I am Wally the best friend, Cassie's best friend.
And they have this big party. Everybody gets together at once, and she gets pregnant. Well, 7 years later, Jennifer Aniston calls Jason back up and says, We're coming home. I got a job offer. I'm bringing my son, Sebastian. I want you to meet him. You're my best friend. I want you to be his uncle, blah, blah, blah." So what ends up happening is very, very, very funny. Very interesting, too. Really cool twists and turns. And Sebastian is Jennifer Aniston's son. Very smart, very awkward, very amazing actor. I mean, some of the lines that this kid has just completely blew my mind.
I think I have cyclothymic disorder. I looked right at the shark and felt nothing.
Honey, I don't know what that is, but I'm sure you don't have it.
Look at this. Okay, guys, here's a big surprise. Are you ready for the best duck in the whole wide world?
Do you know what they do to the ducks at the waterfowl farms? They force feed the ducks 7 pounds of food a day. Through the plastic tube they drill into their throats.
I've called on the phone. I pre-ordered that.
So Jason notices this. It picks up on all of the awkward traits and runs to his best friend, Jeff Goldblum. Now, Jeff was in Jurassic Park, Independence Day. I love him. He's hysterical. He plays the best friend / best friend co-worker, or whatever you want to call it. Jason goes to him and tells him, "I'm noticing all this, that, and the other." Well, it turns out that it's really funny. Jason ends up really connecting to Sebastian both ways. What about Patrick? He and Patrick Wilson ends up being a big part of the film as well. He ends up getting a divorce. I'm not going to say why or what. I'm just going to leave it at that. And there's kind of a love triangle there. And, Jason tries to tell her, "I need to tell you something." But a lot of, causes and miscommunication to him to never tell her that he's picking up on signs that he believes something. I'm not going to say what. Overall, I thought this was very funny, very serious, and very funny at the same time. And in a romance movie as well, I enjoyed it overall. I was shocked because I was shocked, and I didn't think that it was going to be as good as it was. And I was just very good acting. Everybody did such a good job. So if I'm going to rate this, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. It was just too much of a romance for me, and it lacked a couple other things, but like petty things. They kind of repeated a few jokes a couple times, and it was kind of getting old, but that's beyond the point. So 4 out of 5 for this film. And I want to know what is, because Jennifer Aniston has had such an amazing career, she's an amazing actress, what is your favorite movie or show that she has been in? Thank you for joining me on another Movie Mission Monday. Please, please, please follow me on Twitter at DrMovie91, and I'll see you next time. Take care.